Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. I want to thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been continuing to like and subscribe and comment to my channel, my videos. I very much appreciate it. And I also want to thank everyone who's been coming to me for personal readings. It's been great connecting with you and just helping you on a more personal level with your journey. So for this video, I'm going to be doing a what's going on in 3D life for Divine Feminine. So I did a version of this for the Divine Masculine, and that seems to really resonate with people. Even though some of the cards I was unsure about, but I received a few comments saying that was spot on, so I'm glad that's the case. Yeah, so I'm going to do what's going on in the 3D life of the Divine Feminine. So I'm going to be using the Crystal Visions Tarot, as well as the Lenormand deck to clarify. So let's go ahead and get started. What's going on in the 3D life of the Divine Feminine Collective? Divine Feminine Collective, what's going on in the 3D life? So I feel like the Divine Feminine Collective that some people are dealing with changing courses. That's what keeps coming to my mind. So dealing with a change of direction, a change in path. That's what I'm feeling. Possibly dealing with burdens or pushback related to changing your path, Divine Feminine. Yeah, some type of pushback relating to the path that you're on. So let's see what the tarot cards are saying. Okay. So, Divine Feminine Collective, 3D life. Interesting. 8 of Swords is the bottom of our deck. So 8 of Swords has to do with being so much in your head that you're like mentally trapped and mentally unable to move. Now, if you just kind of get out of your head, you get out of your own way and you're able to step forward to make a move towards whatever end goal you want, but you're so much Divine Feminine, some of you are just so much within your own mind, within your own thoughts, thinking about how things will happen, that it's like debilitating to you, debilitating for you to actually take a step forward because you're thinking about something so much. This is like over focusing on something. So much so you can't even do what you actually are thinking about because you're like, oh my gosh, what if I do this? What if I do that? So let's see how that is coming out. So I'm just taking 5 cards. Okay. So let's see what we've got. Okay. Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands, this is about divine feminine. You're being tired and defensive and kind of over a whole situation. You're trying to figure out what your next move will be, but as you're figuring that out, you're just like, man, I have to go through all of this stuff. What am I going to do now? You're feeling worn out from whatever is going on. And when I get clarifiers, I'll be able to kind of flesh this out a bit more. But divine feminine, this is definitely about feeling tired, feeling worn out, feeling defensive, protective over yourself, and trying to figure out what you should do next. But it's also about feeling burdened, feeling a sense of, oh my gosh, why do I still have to deal with this? Because there's definitely something divine feminine is feeling burdened by, and maybe that's why some divine feminine are in their mind, trapped by their thoughts, because they're so over a certain situation, but it's replaying in their mind. So let's look at what the next card is. Okay, Knight of Wands. So Knight of Wands is about receiving a passionate, emotional message, either from someone or you giving this to someone. But because we have a divine masculine within this picture, and because divine masculine had I think this may have been a clarifier from the masculine reading, but I definitely feel like this is the divine masculine, or some other masculine that's coming in with a message of creativity. Someone's trying to sweep you off your feet, divine feminine. This may or may not be your divine masculine, though. So when I get a clarifier, I can see a bit more what's going on. And maybe whoever this is with this message for you, divine feminine, once you receive it, you're kind of like, wow, how am I in this situation? How am I going to deal with this type of situation? Almost like if some divine feminine have a potential suitor that's come into the picture, and they may be a young fire sign, or not necessarily younger, but coming in with that kind of passionate, youthful energy. And after you receive their message, you feel like, okay, well, now what am I supposed to do? Like, I have this new person coming in, plus I have my divine masculine. What's going on, really? How am I supposed to deal with all of this? What am I supposed to choose? And even the position of the cards, the Knight of Wands is facing the Nine of Wands. So someone's coming in with some type of message, bringing it to the divine feminine. But divine feminine, at least some divine feminine are just protecting themselves and not trying to hear whatever this message is. So when we get clarifiers, we'll see a bit more. Okay. Next card is the Moon. So the Moon can be about secrets, about your intuition, being guided by the universe, by your intuition, when in the 3D life you're really not sure what to do. And of course, the Moon is a divine feminine card. And when we get a clarifier, I'll see if this is a positive or negative thing. Okay. Next card is the Fool. So the Fool is about the beginning of a new journey, kind of being young and naive and wanting to take a chance, take a leap of faith in a situation to start something new. And this is a Divine Feminine again in this card that's taking this leap of faith. So let's look at the last card. Interesting, more Wand energy. Page of Wands. So Page of Wands is about this one is a young or very youthful like fire sign who has like a new creative idea or insight or passion. It's not fully formed, but it's an initial spark for something new. So it's looking a bit like a story to me so far, but let's get another tarot card for each of these so you can see what's going on. Yep. Wow. Okay. So Divine Feminine, the first card we had was the Nine of Wands. So it was about being defensive, about protecting yourself, being worn out by a situation and trying to figure out what your next steps are. And that's clarified by the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is about how it's about following tradition, following rules, following societal norms. And it's also about how people view you, again, from a kind of societal norms perspective, how people view you. So with these two cards, it's looking like Divine Feminine I'm feeling like this is you're tired on the journey, you're tired from the journey that you've been on, Divine Feminine, and you're just trying to figure out what the next step you're going to be, what your next step is going to be, and in particular trying to figure out what your standards are. Divine Feminine, you're trying to work on figuring out if you're going to hold yourself to societal standards as you go forward, or if you're going to hold yourself to your own inner knowing, your own standards that way. And you're over the journey so far, the twin flame journey. You're kind of over the twists and turns from it, and you're trying to figure out, where do I go from here? But again, you're trying to figure out, well, do I need to go with my own guidance for what's my norm, or am I going to take action that's reflective of societal norms? And wands have to do with the burdens, and so it's something that Divine Feminine, you're feeling really burdened by. You're feeling like this is an important decision, because again, Nine of Wands, we're almost a 10 of Wands when we're about to put down the situation. It's feeling like this is another big decision you have to make, Divine Feminine, in terms of how you proceed forward, how much you're going to value other people versus your own discernment. And I want to go ahead and get a clarifier from the Lenormand deck for this one. Okay, clarifier for this Nine of Wands and the Hierophant. Yeah, okay. The clarifiers we got was the compass and the rider. So yeah, divine feminine. So like I said at the when I was shuffling divine feminine, you're trying to work on figuring out your path, and you're feeling burdened. Sorry, you're feeling burdened. You're feeling like I'm over this, but what is my next step going to be? Is it going to be on other people's traditions and beliefs? Am I going to put their values of what I should be doing over my own? So clarified by the compass, it's just about finding your direction, and the rider, it's about quickly going forward towards something and communicating it. So yeah, divine feminine, you're definitely working on figuring out your direction, because once you figure it out, you're going to quickly go towards that. But right now, some of you are feeling burdened by this decision. You're like, well, what do I really want going forward? You're just feeling like it feels like you're feeling divine feminine, a lot of the stress from, it's like you're feeling every step-by-step improvement that you made. You're feeling all of the hardship that it involved, and it's making you feel a bit burdened, making you feel a bit hard done by, like, oh my gosh, I've come this far and I still got more to do type of feeling. Let me know if this message resonates with you, divine feminine and masculine watching. So the next card we had was the Knight of Wands. So this is a message coming into the divine feminine that's about passion and creativity and emotion, trying to like capitalize on that, making a spark with the divine feminine. Okay, clarified by the Knight of Swords. So yeah, this is definitely a clear message of passion towards the divine feminine that's coming in. And because we have both the wands, we have both knights of wands and Knight of Swords, I do feel like this is the divine masculine, but I'm going to see what the clarifying card is. Because divine masculine, they've been experiencing a lot of clarity of thought lately. Let's get a clarifying card for this Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords. Okay, yeah. Clarifying card is the Flower. So this is your divine masculine, divine feminine coming in. On the bottom of that is the man, the divine masculine. Okay, so divine masculine, some of you are receiving contact right now, and it's a passionate kind of creative energy, and it's one with the gifts where they're trying to really make you remember the passion between the two of you. Clarified by the Knight of Swords. Your divine masculine is coming in very clear about his intentions, very clear about what he wants, and he wants to show you the passion. He wants to, give you gifts and make you feel special in that way. So the next card we got for the divine feminine is the Moon. So this is about needing to use your intuition above everything else, and let that really guide you even when you are feeling uncertain. Clarified by another knight, the Knight of Cups. Okay, and given that it appears that divine masculine is this Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords, he clearly knows what he wants, and he's coming in passionately. He's also coming in with this emotional offer. So divine feminine, as your divine masculine is coming into you in the 3D and speaking to you clearly and coming in with passion, use your intuition, use your own discernment regarding the cup of love that he's offering you. you may feel uncertain about it because you've also been having this Nine of Wands where you're just feeling like burdened and feeling like you're feeling like you've been just like on a long journey to get here. But always trust and use your gut, use your intuition, ask your guides, ask the universe whenever you're feeling unclear. So yeah, some of you Divine Feminine may be a little bit wary or unclear when your Divine Masculine does come in, because they're coming in so strong. I mean, they're definitely coming in because we have 3 knights here and we have everything. We have the Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. The only thing we're missing is Knight of Pentacles. And honestly, the Knight of Wands comes in like fast and furious. The Knight of Swords, super clear, doesn't care about like mincing words. And the Knight of Cups, certain in his emotions. So the Knight of Pentacles is about moving slow. So the Divine Masculine is not on that right now. And that may be making some Divine Feminine feel unclear. Feel like, well, wow, he's really coming in like this. So let's get a clarifying card. So yeah, we got the Die. So this is about taking a risk, taking a gamble on a situation. So yeah, Divine Feminine, he's going to be coming, Divine Masculine will be coming in with this offer, and you'll be feeling a little bit like, well, I like the offer, but I feel a little bit unsure, which is why you should just follow your intuition and let that guide you. Even if it feels like a risk, you know, if your intuition is telling you to do it, you know, trust that. And the next card we have is the Fool. So this is definitely a progression of what's going on. So, you know, Divine Feminine, you may be at different stages of the situation based on the tarot cards. But the next card we had is the Fool. So Divine Feminine, you know, after you're looking at, should I take the risk? You take the risk. You're like, I'm ready to start a new journey with you, and it's like, and it may feel like you're actually walking off of a cliff with your Divine Masculine, but you kind of like, I just feel guided to. And it's clarified by 3 of Cups. So you're going to take a risk to re-engage with others. And I feel like because the Knight of Cups is the Divine Masculine, it's about re-engaging and socializing with your Divine Masculine, because he was the Knight of Cups. The Divine Feminine, some of you may be at the stage where you're just deciding, okay, let me take a risk. It may or may not be crazy, but you're feeling guided to do so, to re-engage with your Divine Masculine after receiving, you know, an offer or message from them. Clarify for this, for the Fool and 3 of Cups. And this could be even something small. Okay, so the clarifier was the Anchor. And I feel like this is Divine Feminine saying, I'm willing to take a chance to socialize and get anchored in, like re-engaging with you, re-engaging with Divine Masculine. So Divine Feminine, you may be, and this could be even like receiving communication from your Divine Masculine. You've been feeling unsure about it, but then you eventually decide to take the chance and socialize and interact with them again. It's like allowing yourself to take the plunge with your Divine Masculine, even if it's just initially the socializing with them, hanging out with them, going to dinner or something like that. And I feel like also Divine Feminine, you know that as you do this, you're going to be re-anchored in to your Divine Masculine. And Divine Masculine are aware of this because they're aware of the connection. They know they just kind of need the opportunity to build things, to make things secure with you again. And as the more time you spend together, you know, you'll feel the emotions more and you'll get re-anchored into each other. It'll be a more stable connection. So then the last card we had was Page of Wands. This is a kind of naive message or idea for something creative. Clarified by the Hangman. So this is about receiving you know, a message of creativity or a spark of creativity, an idea about something. So Divine Feminine are having a change of perspective. And there's a lot of wand energy. Just having a change of perspective on what makes you happy is what I'm feeling. I'm going to clarify this. Yeah, change in perspective on what it is you actually want, Divine Feminine. And I feel like because this is the last card in this sequence, this is as a result of trusting your intuition, and holding yourself to your own standards, your own direction of where you want to go in life. You're going to feel almost like a renewed energy for life. You're going to be feeling a renewed, some creativity in your life. You're going to be feeling things from a different perspective, Divine Feminine, because you've allowed yourself to let go. You've allowed yourself to go on the fool's journey. You dropped the wands that were protecting you and kind of shielding you off from opportunity, and you trusted your intuition. So let's get a clarifying card. So Page of Wands and the Hanged Man. Okay, so the two cards we got is the Book of Knowledge. So this is definitely realizing something. And then we got the Fox, which is about deception. So let's get some more clarifiers, because the deception is here. Let's try and figure out what that's about. Initially, I'm just feeling like, because this is a book, I feel like some Divine Feminine are realizing the things that they've been thinking in life, the things that the Divine Feminine has kind of known to be true or known to be their standard of judging themselves. Like they're seeing that it's not what they thought it was. I feel like this is related to the Nine of Wands and the Hierophant card. Divine Feminine will definitely realize something, but what is this deception about? What is this Fox card about? Deception regarding the home or family or finances. Bottom of the deck, security. Okay. Wow, and underneath that is the mask, which is about deception. Okay. So there's some type of deception or something that's making divine feminine second guess something in their home or family life. And they've realized some knowledge about it, and that's giving them a new perspective that's allowing them to kind of break on their own way. So let's get an additional clarifier. So if you watched the Divine Masculine reading, you saw that they also had the home card relating to some betrayal going on. Okay, so the clarifying was the fish, which is about wealth and abundance. Okay, so Divine Feminine, some of you have been realizing there's some type of deception going on regarding finances in your life. So it could be finances with another person, finances in general. If you have a business partner, some type of financial issue is making you second guess. You realize some knowledge about this, which is making you look at things differently. Okay, I'm going to get one more card to see if I can flesh this out a bit more. So there's some type of realization regarding home and finances that's allowing the Divine Feminine to go on their own path and have creativity in a singular kind of way. Okay, there's some type of grief or worry. Okay, Divine Feminine, I'm getting two things. So either someone in your life has been hiding money from you or taking money from you, or someone in your life, or you've been worried about money. But either way, this knowledge of whatever's going on financially that's been worrying you, you have a new perspective on it. You have a new understanding of it. And yeah, and sun's at the bottom of the deck here. I feel like Divine Feminine, you realize something about money. Either someone was taking money from you or hiding money from you. Yeah, someone was taking money or hiding money from you. Or you've just been really more worried about money, but you've had some type of realization about it. You've had some type of enlightenment, and it has to do with your dreams and your desires, which is why you have Page of Wands. So Divine Feminine, you're feeling creative about something regarding a dream that you're pursuing, a hobby you're pursuing, something that involves making money, something that involves creativity. So it could be that you've been worried about money, but you realize you have a new perspective on how you can achieve your dreams, and it's making you very creative in terms of figuring out the path that you need to take right now. In the bottom of the deck again is Hope, which is similar to the Star, which is about your desires and dreams. Yeah, let me know please in the comments if this resonates with you, Divine Feminine, if you're dealing with some type of financial worry or some knowledge of someone being financially not balanced or taking money or stealing money. So those are all the cards that I'm getting for the Divine Feminine. So overall, Divine Feminine, it looks like you could be at any of these 5 places, but it looks like you're at a place where you're feeling tired from your own personal journey, life and twin flame, and you're trying to figure out your next steps. You're trying to figure out if you want to follow society or your family or religion or culture standards or follow your own. Divine Masculine is definitely making an appearance, trying to come in with clarity of thought and passion for you, and gifts. And it's making you possibly a bit unsure about what should I do. unclear what the right path is, unclear about this offer that you're receiving from the divine masculine. But then it does look like many divine feminine are going to go ahead and take the fool's journey, starting a cycle with the divine masculine, re-engaging in a social way. And that's going to lead to, anchoring back into the connection really in the 3D. And then also I'm getting that divine feminine are dealing with having a new spark of creativity and passion of figuring out what you want to pursue. And that's based off of having a new perspective after some type of either financial deception or some type of financial stealing going on, some type of worry regarding finances that's been occurring regarding family or finances in the home. And now that's really kind of allowed you to see things differently, focus on your dreams, and then figuring out how to pursue them. So this is the early stages of that. So this video went pretty long, but I hope this message resonates. If you are interested in a reading, please contact me. You can email me or just go to my booking site. Let me know in the comments definitely if these messages are resonating with you. Please comment and let me know. Okay, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks.